don't do anything I would do, and definitely don't do anything I wouldn't do. There's a little gray area in there, and that's where you operate.
Mind down, Stevie-Yana, mind down, Stevie-Yana. I wanna see you mind down. Grab your pick, then mine them ors up. Mine it up, then head back to your house on my crap.
Hey guys, what is up? My name is Jericho, and this is a different video. This is fun. So, yeah. This is probably the most serious video I'm gonna make. I'm gonna laugh because, you know, I laugh in awkward situations sometimes, but that's okay. So anyway, if you've been on YouTube in the past week, you probably know about the whole YouTube FTC COPPA thing, so basically the FTC back in September sued YouTube over the COPPA laws for not complying. And basically what the COPPA laws is so basically it's a law that was put in use to protect children's data on the internet. So, you know, advertisers couldn't get children's data. I think it's defined as people under 13, as far as I know. At least that's what YouTube's is. So anyway, you know, YouTube originally had made their channel, it actually says in the terms and service, if I'm correct, that you can't make a YouTube account unless you're over 13. But there's really no way to enforce that rule. Kids can lie about their age really easily, and, you know, kids are using their parents' accounts. I can't tell you how many times I see parents handing their phones to their children. And so clearly YouTube is because it's YouTube, they collect data on all the accounts, they collect data on everyone. So yeah, they're collecting the data on the kids, which is exactly what that law is to stop from happening. So YouTube basically broke the law in that sense. And the FTC is like, you know what, that's illegal, so we're going to sue you for a ton of money. I don't remember the exact number, I can put it on the screen, but by the way, I'm going to be linking videos, all the videos I've watched, as much information as I can below, just so you guys can check it out. As well as a petition you can sign, and you can send some messages to the FTC, but I'll explain that later. I'm just kind of giving you guys a little bit of a rundown. So, FTC sues YouTube. Alright, YouTube's like, okay guys, so because we got sued for breaking the law, we're gonna make it harder for the creators, because that's what we do. Honest, all jokes aside, I do not blame YouTube for this. I mean, yeah, they were breaking the law, which I kind of blame them for that part of it, but their reaction I don't blame them for. The concept of this is good. It just wasn't executed well. And they basically are making it so literally everyone on YouTube has to, when uploading a video, or even you can set your channel to this default, you have to say if it's intended for kids or not intended for kids. There's a whole list of qualifications of what they identify as intended for kids, which are very vague. I can put those up on the screen too, but they're extremely vague, and it's not helpful. So it's hard to kind of figure that out, but it gets better. So basically, if your content is intended for children, basically, say you're a kids channel and you make content for kids, basically you can't be monetized anymore. You can't use personalized ads, which is most of the revenue on YouTube is made from personalized ads. You can't have a comment section. You can't have end screens and the links in your videos. You can't have notifications, so your fans can't get notified when you upload, which is really annoying. And I think a few other things. You don't have a community tab on your channel anymore. So basically, if you're a content creator for kids, you can't make money on YouTube, and there's a ton of people that are making a living on YouTube by making content for kids. So I feel so bad for them, because they're probably gonna go out of business, or they're gonna have to change their content to something else. This isn't all, guys. It gets worse. So I'm gonna use myself as an example here. So because of all this, I've been doing YouTube for a long time. On this channel specifically, I do gaming content, primarily Minecraft, which when I make my videos, I typically am not making them with the intent of for kids. I'm making them for, all ages. A lot of people like Minecraft. I'm 21. I'm an adult and like Minecraft, okay? I know people older than me. I had a teacher in high school that liked Minecraft. All that to say, I've never really made content with the intent of it being for kids, but I could see how it could be appealing to kids. Along with that long list of things of qualifications for content to be labeled as intended for kids was also whether it appeals to kids or not, which I think is absolute bull hockey, okay? Kids, literally everything appeals to kids. Every single game, every movie. You can't say that Star Wars is for kids, but yet it appeals to kids. Like, maybe, like, some of the cartoon shows. I'm not even gonna go on that rabbit trail, because I love Star Wars, okay? You can literally... That is such a broad statement. You can't just say that everything that appeals to kids is for kids. That's not how it works. There's plenty of adult cartoons, like Family Guy, South Park, not for kids, okay? I don't even watch those shows, because I don't like that kind of crude stuff, alright? It's not for kids. It's animated, but it's not for kids. I've never made content intended for kids. So I could theoretically mark my content as not made for kids. Well, if YouTube is like, oh, that's Minecraft, and, kids are drawn to Minecraft, kids like Minecraft, so that's clearly made for kids. I've lost all that. I'm not monetized on YouTube with this channel. I wouldn't be able to be monetized ever if they do that, unless they change something later on. I'd lose my comment section, which is one of my favorite parts about YouTube, is the community. I love talking to my fans and getting your feedback and just trying to make it a community, but literally, if you make kids content, you have no community on YouTube. And so basically, YouTube will change it for you if they don't agree. And you basically, I don't think you can fight with them. It's their YouTube. They have the final say, which, to be fair, it is a business. Like, it makes sense. But it gets worse because the FTC is going to be doing a sweep of YouTube. And basically, if they think that you marked your video falsely, they can fine you up to $40,000 per video. So if I marked my Minecraft videos for not for kids, and they're like, this is for kids, I could get fined $42,000 per video. And most people can't just pay that. I mean, I'd rather delete all my content than do that. I am literally broke. I'm in college. I have like less than $50 in my bank account right now. I cannot do this. So yeah, that's kind of what the whole COPPA thing is. But wait, guys, there's more. I literally recorded this whole rant about COPPA and was editing the video, and then I remembered there's more. Frick. So, not only all the things that I just said, but YouTube also added to their terms and service that if your content is not commercially viable, they can delete your videos, they can delete your channel. But the problem is, they don't tell you what commercially viable means. Does that mean any channels that don't make money? Because if that's the case, then I lose all my content. I don't make any money on YouTube with any of my current channels. I have in the past, like a few cents, but not with any of my current channels. Do you know how many people would lose their channels if that's the case? I'm not saying that is the case, but if it was, that would literally stunt the growth of YouTube. If the whole COPPA thing doesn't already stunt the growth of YouTube, you literally can't just, like, delete channels that don't make money, because if you do that, all the people that run the channels that make money are eventually going to retire, and you don't have any new channels growing up because, they got deleted because they weren't making money yet. And it's so stupid. Now, what I think that might mean, and what my friend said it might mean, is that any channel that YouTube thinks is like bad or inappropriate that gets deleted, which is probably a good thing, to be honest. I mean, they need to enforce some sort of line. There needs to be a line somewhere because that's what's causing all these problems. But it's such a vague thing, like commercially viable. Nobody knows what that means. I'll leave some links to other videos in the description if you guys want more information. I'm just kind of trying to summarize it. But anyway, I kind of wanted to make this video just to talk about it, to inform you guys about it, and tell you guys about the future of my channel and my content, because I don't really know what's going to happen. Now, there is currently a petition running, and they're trying to get to like 1 million signatures, I think. It was like 50,000 something, 500,000 or something, and they got there, so they raised it up to 1 million. So I'll leave a link to that in the description. Please go sign that. But it's basically trying to get the FCC to change their minds, or at least kind of change their definition of kids content, so that, you know, gaming channels would be safe and family-friendly content would be safe. Because as of right now, we're not sure, because family-friendly content and gaming content appeals to kids. It's not necessarily not for kids, so it's like this could be roped into the kids content. Literally, they're trying to protect kids, but they're causing people to stop making kids content and make more adult content. But, you know, just like last year or earlier this year, they're like, YouTube was like, hey, you can't make too adult content or else you can't get monetized. Now, if you make kid content, you can't get monetized. So yeah, definitely sign that petition if you want to see YouTube be the same or even better. I mean, if you don't sign it, it's the least you can do, guys. If you are even if you don't have a channel, if you're a viewer of YouTube, sign it, because it could change a lot. It could save YouTube. There's also a link down there to the FTC is currently taking messages, so you guys can please, I would tell you to write a formal message to them. Don't be angry, just try and get your thoughts together in a mature, well-mannered message, because they said that they would read them until December 9th. Just tell them how you feel about it, but do it in a respectful, calm way. We can negotiate with them, and I think we need to, because if we don't, YouTube could basically be done. And YouTube has always been something that I've wanted to do as long as I could, as a hobby, but also, you know, maybe a possible career in the future. And as of right now, I don't think that's going to happen, at least with the way this is going. So please go check those out. Please go sign and send them a message. But I'm just going to kind of give you guys now an update on what I'm doing with my content. I'm currently in the process of saving all my videos to my computer. I have most of them already, and I'm trying to back them all up, because I'm not going to delete my content. I'm actually going to continue doing content on YouTube. At least to see what happens. Now, because I don't even want the possibility of getting fined, so I'm marking my gaming content as for kids just to be safe, because I can't afford a fine of $42,000. But you guys might not get notified about it after the new year. So yeah, so I'm gonna keep uploading to the gaming channel at least for a while and see how it goes. I did find another site called BitChute, which I'll link my account on BitChute in the description as well. I'm actually moving my gaming content over there too. So I'm gonna keep uploading it here, but I'm also gonna upload it over there, because that website is another video website, and it's probably the closest to YouTube. It's probably the best alternative that I've found so far. They have a little bit better, they already have a system in place. It's like you have to mark if your videos, you know, for 16 and up or something like that. Actually, I'd love if you guys would like make an account and follow me on that platform. You don't have to watch it as much, you know, but if it did come to me having to quit this channel, at least on YouTube, then I'd probably upload all my gaming content over there. And I understand, like, even if I did leave YouTube and went to another website, it's still the law, so it could still apply to another website. But I'm hoping that if it did apply to another website, at least it'd buy me some time that maybe after YouTube, YouTube's the first video platform they're going at with this law, so hopefully they'll figure it out with YouTube and won't have any problems with other sites. So yeah, hopefully we'll be safe there. I'm not so much worried for my fashion channel because that's, I would think, is clearly for like teenagers and young adults, but YouTube might not agree with me. So yeah, I'm basically marking all my gaming content as for kids. If you guys want to stay notified and to be able to communicate with me, I'd recommend you following my Discord server. I actually just made a Discord server. You guys can join it. I'll leave a link in the description, especially if my gaming content gets marked as kids, because then you won't have like comment section and you won't have notifications. So the only way to get to me is pretty much through Discord or Instagram. I'll leave those both down below. It's a lot. There's a lot happening right now with YouTube. Yeah, again, I'm gonna leave all the information down below that you guys need. I'm even gonna leave my message that I sent to the FTC down below. So if you guys like need an idea of how to write one, you can look at mine. I guess I just want to say thank you to everyone who stuck around with my channel for this long, and like all the support that I've gotten so far, because I don't know how much longer this channel is gonna continue. Hopefully it'll continue much longer. Hopefully that we get enough signatures on that petition and enough messages to the FTC that they start rethinking things, that maybe it could last longer, but we'll see what happens. Thank you guys for watching. I urge you to sign the petition and write a message to the FTC. It's really all we can do at this point. It's up to you guys to save YouTube. And I'd really appreciate it, as well as everyone else on the platform. So thank you guys for checking this out, and I'll see you guys in another video. Bye. Hey guys, my name is Jericho and you just watched my video. I really hope you guys enjoyed it, and if you did, make sure to leave a like and subscribe for more.